So good morning and welcome to Manic Boat Adventures. Well, it's the 2nd of April today, so I'm going to start to map out a route to get to Weymouth. So this boat, it holds 350 litres of diesel. So I've been told, I don't really know, because the trouble with it is since I've had this boat, I've constantly had the diesel heater on, so that's probably using, I don't know, maybe 2-3 litres of fuel a day, you know, day and a night, where it kicks in, kicks out. Obviously the weather's getting a bit warmer now, so it's not coming on and off as often, but it's very, very hard to work out exactly what this is doing to the gallon. Obviously my other boat, it had a Mercury engine management system, so it was telling me exactly what it was doing per litre and everything else, where this obviously is an older boat and it doesn't. But what I do is I keep a trip on, so it's on 35 miles at the minute. So if it's a 350 litre tank, I've been told that this will do at best 1.25 litres a mile, but probably 1.5 litres. So I'm going to estimate this at doing 2 litres a mile, just so I'm in the safe zone. So if it's a 350 litre tank, I'm going to get 175 miles. So I need to be able to get down to Weymouth. I think I'm going to do the trip in one hit. Let's go through this unit and I'll try and set up a route. Let me just turn you around, put that down there. So what I've done is I've set a route up here. So this is like a safe mark. That's coming out the marina. There's a safe mark there, and then what I've done is I've gone right the way to Portland Marina. So this is taking me round Beachy Head. Let's just zoom that down a bit. Taking me round Beachy Head, up around the island here, around Cowes. That's Cowes there, and back down around the corner here, and there is Portland Marina. So what I've done is I've just stopped my route, you know, probably half a mile away, and I believe that I radio to come in here on channel 74. I radar, I think it's Portland Station, and they just tell me that it's safe to come through. And then when I come through here, I radio on channel 80 to come into the marina here. And I believe the visitors' berths are here just as I come in. And obviously there's the marina office here. So there's a couple of entrances coming into this. I believe this is the North Ship channel, which is for larger vessels. And this one here, the East, it's called the East Ship channel, is a smaller one. And I think you've got another little one here. I'm not quite sure what that is. But when I spoke to the marina, they said to come in through this East Ship channel. So when I get myself here, I'll radio through to make sure I can come across this water here to get into the mouth of this entrance to the marina, and then radio through to the marina and find out where my berth's allocated. But so yeah, let me just show you this here. So yeah, if my boat is going to do say 150 miles to a full tank, that's allowing myself load. So if I just go here, find, and then I go route. So to Portland Marina, it's 58 legs, which is 58 turns, but it's only 109 miles. So I could quite easily get down there, on my tank of petrol and fuel up there to save me stopping at, I was going to stop at Gosport, maybe stay overnight, but I could be in Gosport in 2.5 hours. If the weather and the conditions are great, I'll do the whole trip in one go, I think. And then they've got a fuel pontoon at Portland Marina. I can fuel up there to do my fishing with Dave, the two Daves, Dave Barham and Dave Mordecai. on the 3 days that we're fishing there, and then hopefully I'll get a nice window to come back, and I may be able to, if the fuel's way more expensive, I may be able to get myself down to Gosport to fuel up to get back to Sovereign Harbour, because obviously Gosport is a premier, so I get it cheaper. But if not, I'll fill up at Portland and steam all the way back to Sovereign Harbour and then fill up here. But what I'll probably do is I've got 25, well, I've got two 25 litre tanks of just empty fuel containers, so I might take them, and I've got an electric pump, so I might well take them with me. It's better to be safe than sorry. But yeah, this is just a short little video just to in preparation for going down there. All I'm doing now is I'm just keeping my eye on the weather. I shall do my Google research, and obviously I have rung the marina just to say I'm thinking of coming in, and obviously I'm not going to know 100%, probably 2 days, you know, maybe 3 days, 3-4 days before, but really 2 days before I travel, I'll get some idea of what the weather window is going to be like and the conditions. Obviously, this boat was built for the Alaskan Sea. This will smash through anything, but if I can get a nice, peaceful journey down there, that would be better. So I may leave. I would like to be down there no later than the 19th, because obviously I'm fishing with David on the 20th, and then Dave Barham on the 21st and the 22nd, so I'll need to be down there on the 19th, get myself set. But if it means me going down there on the 16th, 17th or 18th, then I will, just so I get down there safely. It doesn't matter if I stay a couple of nights for, you know, longer than what I did. Also, what I've found, bit of a learning curve this, also what I found, so if I just show you this, so if I go on to find routes, now obviously I've got my Portland Marina in, there's 58 legs and it's 109 mile. If I push on that, what I didn't realize is that it gives me my distance to each of these points, so that's 0.77 miles, but here it gives me my bearings. So what I will do is I'll write all these bearings down and these measurements, so if ever my electronics went down, I'm not no real expert at a compass. I do understand if I am going sort of out straight south at 100, say, I have to, it's 180 degrees the other way, so I'll come back 280. But you know, hopefully we'll all learn together with the compass. But that is super handy. That tells me my exact bearing to each leg, so I'll write that down. So if ever my electronics did go down, then obviously I can get a safe journey back. And obviously I've got my handheld one there that I will program in as I go. But yeah, it's just another fast fact from Manic Boat Adventures. But I hope you're going to get a little bit of something out of this video. Obviously, when I get down there and do the turbot fishing, get onto Manic Fishing. That will be epic. But yeah, just these little short videos, trying to get my little YouTube channel up and running. I appreciate if you give it a like, and if you haven't done, please subscribe. It can only get better. Thanks for watching.